Hello, everyone.
Hello, yes.
Today is the day Henry is coming up to the Edinburgh Fringe.
That is right. I am currently in Edinburgh at the Fringe. Yes, Seed Stealers is on the road.
We're sorry there's been no episodes for the last 2 weeks because I've been in Edinburgh and Henry's been back home in London, so it's been pretty hard to film. But this is going to be the final episode of season 2, we think. And then we're going to come back with a bang for season 3 when we're both back in London. So we're going to give you a welcome to Edinburgh, welcome to the Festival Fringe kind of episode. Let's go and head into the festival, get ready for my show, and then see who we can speak to, see if we can find.
I've only been here for like 10 minutes, and the walk from the station to wherever the hell I am now was probably the busiest street I've ever been on.
I've found my family. There's Dad, there's Tassie, and there's Mum. And now we are off to go find Henry.
It is insanely busy, but the atmosphere is buzzing. I mean, this is like some garden thing filled with eateries, and there's clowns going around, and I think there's like 3 or 4 different shows going on in this one area. And I'm about to go and see a show called Shantify, which is starring a friend of the pod, Ollie Ray. I believe they do shanty versions of pop songs, so that'll be good fun. So we'll go watch that. I'll give you a little review afterwards, and then we're off to meet Toby and the family.
Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, we're living on a prayer. Take my hand and we'll make it, I swear. Whoa, we're living on a prayer.
So we've just made it to George Square Gardens, and Henry is in here. We need to find him. We're like a game of Where's Wally, but where's the nerd?
Hello.
Hello. Good to see you. Hello.
Hello again. Yes, so I just came out of Shantify, which I thought was good. We're going to get Ollie from it to come over in a bit and talk a little about it. But I said before I saw you that this is the busiest city I've been in.
Yeah,
I think
it's mental. The whole city is
stupidly busy.
heavily populated.
It's insane. I got handed 20 flyers that immediately went in a bin. As soon as because I'm only here for
Funny thing is
one
as
night.
well, if you're here for a few nights, the same people come up to you and give you the same flyer. I'm still not going to go see the show.
Some guy was like, "Come see my show tomorrow." I won't be here. I don't.
That's
want
what you
your
need to say to
flyer.
me. You need to say, I won't be here, and then they won't give it to you.
Yeah, well, I collected a massive one and just
Of what?
gone. But no, you've had a show today.
I've had a show today. Yeah, went very well. Thank you. Had a few more reviewers in today, a few more normal people, which was really fun.
Because you got stormed off the other day, didn't you?
We got stormed off on Monday. Yeah, the show got cancelled because of the winds,
Yes.
which is fine. Oh, there it is.
How much was that? Was it just a health and safety issue?
Well, it was actually because of the courtyard itself. It's full of there's lots of benches and drinking venues. There's lots
Similarly to this.
yeah, exactly. Very similar to this.
We're amongst it now.
Yeah.
It's very busy.
If we budget, we can move up,
Yeah,
now, can't we?
we'll budget.
And then we'll all fit on. Lovely. But yeah, so it was actually because of the umbrellas and the parasols were just flying all over the place. They didn't want
Got to
people there.
impale someone.
Yeah, they didn't want people there.
That'd be a hot mess.
They didn't want people there when they fixed that. So the show's cancelled. Then the show was put today. So yeah, today in fact wasn't a day off, but a show instead.
And then
which
we're
is fun.
seing it tomorrow.
Wow.
But tonight we're dining with the Turleys, and then we're seeing History.
How to Win Against History.
That.
How to Win Against History, yeah, which is very good.
Okay,
Yeah, it's very good. You'll very much enjoy it.
we'll await a review after that.
Yeah.
But for now, we drink and eat.
Yes.
And then we'll get an interview with Ollie Ray from Shantify.
Yes.
Oh, and we're here with Ollie Ray, star of Shantify himself and friend of the pod. Ollie, just tell us quickly, how have you enjoyed the Fringe so far?
I've loved it.
Yeah.
So the show's been fun. It's mental, as you've seen. Very high energy.
Yes.
Very hard to sing. There's an awful lot of other creatives and people around, so there's an awful lot of hanging out.
Yeah.
There's an awful lot of people around. There's lots of great food, lots of great drink, lots of great shows.
Yeah.
Been seeing those, but loving it.
Good. What have you seen that's been good?
So my biggest recommendation so far is Dangerous Goods,
Okay.
which is a feminist cabaret, circus, burlesque, everything.
Real.
In the same venue as us, which is the Palais de Variété
Yes.
at 8:05. And it was just insane. Like, super powerful performers doing really cool stuff. amazing. My absolute number one. My other one would be Abby Clark, stand-up comedian.
Yep.
Funnily enough, knew her from TikTok. She's a content creator.
Oh, right, one of our lot. Yeah.
One of you. And does a brilliant stand-up show about being a role model. And what does that mean? And funnily enough, is also the sister of the guy that plays Javert when I was in Les Mis.
Oh, no way. It's all connected.
Yeah.
It's all connected. So tell me how you got involved in Shantify. Well, also, this isn't the only show you're doing at the Fringe. You're also doing a new musical called Nearly Weds. How have both of those things come about? And also, how are you going to balance doing both of them? Are you feeling nervous about having to do both? Is your voice going to be okay?
So, I'm feeling okay.
Right.
I am feeling okay, regardless of voice cracks.
Yes.
I'm feeling okay. So Shantify came about. One of the creators of the show is the resident director at Les Mis, called Joe Parsons.
Right, okay.
So it's his baby, effectively, alongside a couple of brilliant musical arrangers, composers called Harry Style, not that one, and Ashley Jacobs, and our producer Emily, who have all sort of worked on putting the show together. And I got an audition through Joe, obviously having worked with him at Mis. And so it came about from that, really.
Amazing.
I knew about it, he did it. They did a couple of concerts in London. They did the Fringe last year as more of a concert, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
This is Shantified medleys, this. A bit more of a sketch style thing.
Yeah.
And then Nearly Weds came about from my drama school. Sort of just got messaged, contacted. We think you'd be great for this part. Read the script. I was like, what are you saying about me? But yeah, it sort of came about that way. Did a couple of tapes just to be like, are you right for it? And then got it. And obviously I was already here.
That's amazing. What can you tell us about Nearly Weds?
So Nearly Weds is a very it's your classic rom-com.
Okay.
Classic rom-com, lots of fun music. I do a little patter song at the start to talk about, maybe I'm not the best boyfriend ever.
Right.
But whilst listing why I'm a terrible boyfriend. So it meets my character Jake and a character called Lily. Lily stands up her husband because she realises it's not what she wants.
Right.
I get exposed for talking to other people at the rehearsal dinner. That's the whole first scene, and it kind of leads on from that. And obviously there's lots of different couples. Really? Lots of food puns, lots of physical comedy from me.
Okay.
Not intentional.
Yeah, it sounds great. I'm gutted. I leave today, and you. When is Nearly Weds on?
Starts from the 11th, goes through the 23rd. We're at Surgeons Hall, which is the space.
And Shantify is on from now till
the 24th. It's set for the 12th. Palais de
Amazing.
Variété.
Okay, make sure you check it out. Thank you, Ollie. Thanks for doing this. And yeah, make sure you head on down and see Nearly Weds and Shantify. And yeah, we'll just see Mr. Ray there.
So, Henry and my family watched
How to Win Against History. All I'm going to say is that it was very, very gay. It was very gay. It was the campest show I think I've ever seen. And you know what? I had a really good time. I thought it was really good fun. No leg room. Whoever runs the underbelly is clearly, 3'7".
First thing he said to me, I was like, I can't feel my legs.
I could not feel my legs. It was,
in the morning, we will do a full review, because I've seen it as well, so we'll do a full review.
in the morning, but initial impressions are very good. I've enjoyed the Fringe. The busyness I've kind of gotten used to.
We are currently in Pleasance Courtyard, and I'm in there, having a few more drinks with a few of the creatives on my show, and then we'll be heading home for a night, and then
we'll have a little snooze, wake up in the morning, back on it, seeing more shows. You've got a show to do.
I do, which you're watching.
Yeah, a few drinks, and then I'm heading back to London.
Back to London. A swift trip, but yeah, we'll give you a full review of everything you've seen in the morning.
Ta-ra.
Bye.
It is the morning, and this is what I've woken up to.
Hello.
An actor prepares. Right, we are back in George's Park.
George Square Gardens.
George Square Gardens.
Gardens.
Something like that. And yeah, we didn't have a chance to fully review our shows yesterday, so we're going to do it now.
Yes.
We're going to do it now, starting off with Shantify. I saw Shantify yesterday with our friend Ollie, who we did a little bit of an interview with.
And my lovely friend Danny as well from White Rose.
Of course. Shantify is a six-man show, which is essentially shantified versions of pop songs, musical theatre songs.
Yeah.
Very loose story, tying it all together. But it was really good fun. Really, really good fun. The guys' voices are lovely. The harmonies are very nice. A very choir of man. Inspired.
Adjacent, yeah.
And yeah, no, really good fun. Everybody had a great time clapping along and doing it like, hey, and all that stuff, like down in the ship and all this stuff. So yeah, no, good fun. I can recommend it. It's on in the afternoon.
I think it's like 3:35. No, 3:35. No, that's wrong. It's 4:35. 4:35 for like 50 minutes, 55 minutes.
Yeah, and if you're in the George's Square garden, then I recommend you head along and go and see our pal. But we've also seen
How to Win Against History.
Is it at history?
How to Win Against History.
How to Win Against History.
Yeah.
There we go. As I said last night, it was probably the campest show I have ever seen. Brilliant. It's about a marquis of Anglesey.
Yeah, I believe so the person it's about is real.
Yeah.
It is a marquis or I can't remember.
Marquis.
A marquis, yes. Who was born into like a very rich family, very typical. Aristocracy, that's what it is. But he kind of decides that he'd rather, once all his family dies and all the money's left to him, he wants to kind of spend it putting on theatre. And so he turns the family church into a theatre and then
goes on tour with
the show. And it's about his story and his life and how he thinks that no one will remember him.
Yeah.
Kind of. There's a whole story about trying to leave a legacy behind and the idea of failing to do so.
And really just good music, comedic performances. Like I said, very limited leg room. But as a show, it was great. It was really, really good.
I really enjoyed it. I felt it was about 10 minutes too long.
Yeah, I agree with that.
There was like the 20 minutes at the end needs to be cut down a little bit to 10 minutes, half the time.
Yeah.
But other than that, like really, really great show. I really enjoyed it.
Catchy songs.
Yeah, there was a lot of like, acting musicians on the stage as well, and they were really great.
Yeah.
There was like a trombonist, a tuba. They all played like 4 different instruments, and then a drummer as well, and they were really great.
Yeah, really good show. I had a really fun time. Very camp, very fun.
The funny thing about this one as well is that this show was originally at the Fringe 10 years ago and hasn't been back since, and this is its first return in 10 years.
Oh wow!
And so people are very excited about that. That's why it's at a lovely venue like the Udderbelly, the Big Purple Cow, and people are really excited to see that one again.
So those are the shows that we've seen. Like I said, I'm only here for like 2 days.
Well, I've seen a lot more. Should I talk to a few more that I've seen?
I'd rattle through some of the others.
So,
I mean, you're seeing one tonight, which is a naked man reading children's stories, isn't it?
Yeah, I put it better than that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, tonight
it's a naked man reading Penguin classics.
Yes, tonight it's called Gary Starr Classic Penguin, I believe. I've seen a few comedians. I've seen Kat Cohen, Broad Strokes. I believe Kat Cohen's like an American TikToker. Some of you might know her. Her stand-up was really good. She has this stand-up routine, but then also writes like her own songs and puts them in. And like the songs aren't the best, but they're very funny. I saw a comedian called Chloe Petts. The show was called Big Naturals. That was really funny as well. Highly recommend. Footballers' Wives. I have to say I was a little bit disappointed, if I'm being honest. I think for a new musical, it seems slightly outdated already, like the themes and stuff. I just felt a little bit. I don't want to say misogynistic, but it just felt a little bit retroactive for women.
Yeah, I get that.
I mean, who am I to speak? But I was a bit disappointed in that. Club Neverland was a really good time as well. Very similar to Oscar at the Crown in London.
Oh yes, yeah.
Nightclub vibes, the set moves, the people are partying, they want you to dance and sing along. Really good, but with pop songs. So songs that you know and we can sing along to, and so, there's like there's Queen and Justin Timberlake and Panic at the Disco and everything like this. There's great songs. I saw a one-man play called Scatter, a horror play. Terrifying.
I don't like horror.
Terrifying, but absolutely amazing.
I couldn't hack it.
Like he wrote it himself. Phenomenal. The writing's really great. The way he just tells stories by himself is really great. Obviously for a one-man play, I was going in thinking, how can a one-man play be scary?
Yeah.
And I ate my words big time. the use of lighting and sound and jump scares and whatever was really, really good.
Yeah.
And I'm not a horror fan. I hate horror movies, but I really, really enjoyed this, even though I was very scared.
Nerds is Dan Buckley's in.
Nerds. Yes. Nerds is the Paul Taylor Mills produced show, which we spoke about because I watched the workshop with a van in it.
Yes,
and
that's true. Yes.
Cast of Dan Buckley, my friend Elise Savu, Tulare Hughes.
Anyway,
I can't
good
pick my
cast. People that
Really good cast.
if I was here for longer, that's one I'd really want to see.
Yeah, I'd highly recommend it. Very, very funny.
Yeah.
Very funny. The songs are really catchy. The songs are really good. Like, the story's not going to change your life, but it is a very fun story. They have nice ways to like introduce like rap battles, kind of like the cabinet battles.
You've seen quite a lot. I've seen
Quite a few, yeah.
2, and we are seeing, or I am seeing,
Yeah, you're seeing.
Hot Mess tonight with the Turley family, the
Yes.
Turley clan, tribe even, Turley
The
tribe.
tribe, yeah, we'll call it a clan.
I'm very, very excited. I've met some of the creatives, and it's all
Yes.
a lot of buzz, and it's all good fun. Very excited to see you do your thing.
Yeah, it's all going very well. Hot mess wise, reviews are really good. 5 stars from what's on stage, which is a big win. A big win. Very good reviews from like the Guardians and the Times,
Good.
so couldn't be happier, really.
Amazing. We will come back with you a little bit later when I go and see Hot Mess, a new musical.
Okay, so I'm here at the changing rooms. Not the most glamorous thing in the world, but that's the Fringe. Down here, I don't know if you can see, that's where we're going to be getting in, putting in the show when the show before us comes down. This is the changing room. It's, like I said, it's not glamorous. It's shared by everyone who does shows here in Pleasance Courtyard. So we have to make sure we leave it in a nice state for them. But I'm here, going to do a bit more of a vocal warm-up. I warmed my voice up this morning, but I'm going to do a little bit more of one now. Then get into the full costume, and then get ready to go. I think we've got just under an hour before we start the show, hopefully. So yeah, it was running pretty smoothly today. So this is the area, the backstage. Well, I say the backstage area. This is the kind of vibe we're in. This is how makeshift the hall is. Down here is where all the team wait for the show before it's finished. In here is where our set is stored, and then we get into that big building over there. Before, here's M. Here's our. Are you DSM? I always forget. DSM, company manager, DSM, extraordinaire, button pusher galore. I can't speak. Bushing galore. Bushing. No, stroke. I'm having a stroke. It's going really badly actually. Just giving the people a tour of the backstage. So here's currently our set on the floor, not put together. Here's the rest of it. Say hi, Em. Everyone say hi. Here's the rest of the set. Wave, hello. It's all in pieces now. We have about half an hour between 2:40 and 3:10 to get all of it together, which is a mental task, but they do it so well. I've been itching. They do it so well, and they do it so quickly every single time. And the show goes up at 3:10 on time. It's amazing.
Right, seated to watch Toby in Hot Mess. Very excited. Let's see what it's all about. There's more leg room this time, which is very important because it means I'm not going to be worrying about that and I can just enjoy it. Yeah, review coming afterwards. After a very, very, very rushed trip to the train and a further 5.5 hours sat on said train, I am finally back. I was going to record, but to be honest with you, I don't think you'd want to see me in that state on that train. That was stressful. But I am back, and I can talk about Hot Mess the musical. Toby, he smashed it. He absolutely smashed it. I think it is such a fun show. The humour's great. I really thoroughly enjoyed a lot of the songs, and I'm not being biased there. I listened to some little snippets a few weeks back, and I thought, I don't know if this is going to be for me. But no, it was. It's very... I don't even know how to describe the music. Very poppy, very catchy. They're going to be stuck in your head for a while. The staging was used very well, very minimalist, but utilised brilliantly
by Danielle and Toby. Tell you, Danielle's voice is brilliant as well. I wasn't familiar with Danielle's work beforehand, but her range is really unique. She's got a really like strong and I don't know, like smooth lower end of a voice. And yeah, no, really like Danielle's voice. They've just sold out as well for the whole run at the Fringe, which is brilliant. So if you want to catch Hot Mess, you're gonna have to do it when they come to Southwark, which I believe is in a couple of months. I don't know if tickets are available yet, but you can check. Anyway, I had a great time at the Fringe, saw some great shows, and it was so great experiencing it with my pal and his family. Very special couple of days, and I can't wait to go back next year. Thank you so much to the team at Hot Mess for having me. I thoroughly enjoyed the show. It was brilliant. Thanks to the Edinburgh Fringe staff for being so lovely. If you guys liked this style of video, we loved making it. It's so much fun and so natural. Please do let us know what you guys thought, and maybe what you'd like to see us vlog about next. I'm thinking we might have to do a few press night vlogs, maybe some behind the scenes vlogs of certain shows. But let us know. And we'll see you in the next one.